G'day and kia ora. This is the Anzac Gamer, also known as Angelite85, and yes, I'm on a cam. What? Anyway, as we all know, and as many people have been, yes, he's having a beer. As many of us have noticed on YouTube, with many of the YouTubers putting in their 2 cents about the new terms of service, I guess, which isn't really quite accurate. It's not a change in their terms and service. It's more of a, as they've put it, they're communicating better about the changes. So, you know, and people talking about it being the end of YouTube, it's not going to be the end of YouTube. It's going to continue on. Hopefully without, I mean, it's bad to say this, but I actually consider a lot of the YouTubers that do the prank videos and stuff like that to be a little bit douchebaggy. And as far as I'm concerned, break Wheaton's Law. And for those of you that don't know what Wheaton's Law is, it's coined by Will Wheaton himself, or the guy that piloted the Enterprise, or many other people. He's also the host of Tabletop. Highly recommend checking out Tabletop. Some fantastic games on there that they play. But it basically says, don't be a dick. At the end of the day, don't be a dick. But I do take a little bit of concern about them talking about when they talk about controversial issues. What do they deem controversial? Do they deem someone calling out feminists controversial? Do they, or not even? I do apologise. I'm not even going to not even feminists, but just social justice warriors. Are they going to call them out? Are they going to say, and say, oh no, you can't say that because they're allowed to say that? You're being a bully? No, I maybe, but even then I'm thinking, you know what? So what? At the end of the day, basically the way I see it is all they're doing is de-incentivizing douchebaggery. Essentially, it's not advertiser friendly, as they've pointed out. It's not friendly for the advertisers. Just went my whistle. The fact that I've just taken a swig of beer, if I was to monetize this video, no, not advertiser friendly by their standards, by what they class as their standards in terms of service. So there's that. One of the things that somebody's actually pointed this out too, is the hypocrisy in the fact that they class swearing as being non-advertiser friendly. Well, if that was the case, then why would they have advertisers on TV during episodes of things like South Park, which now no longer censors their language? It's pretty full-on F and S-bombs all over the place. So where do they draw the line? One of the other things, and I do believe Boogie pointed this one out. He mentioned that he was talking about his depression and his suicidal thoughts, and the way I see it, that sort of thing, if it introduces, and especially today, because today where I work we have our Are You OK Day, which is all in effect trying to sort of help people with depression and help them be happier. So help with any kind of mental disorder. I think that demonetizing those kind of videos, I'm going to say, is actually wrong. They shouldn't do that. They should be incentivizing more videos to allow people to find the help they need. Honestly, I'd say anybody that's made a video like that and it's been demonetized, appeal the shit out of it. I'm serious. You get on there and you fucking appeal that, because as somebody who suffers depression and anxiety disorder, I have it under control now. I'm not medicated. I've been treated for it. I will have it. It is something that I'll have for the rest of my life, but it's under control. I know people that have it worse than I do, that have to be medicated constantly, that have to watch what they do, watch who they hang around with. So, you've got that kind of thing going on. So, what I'm, at the end of the day, people, all of you that are freaking out, party's over, YouTube party over, blah. It's not. It'll continue on. It'll go on. There'll be more, more content creators will arise, more content creators will disappear. Stuff like that. The people that I do kind of sort of feel sorry for are the ones that actually make a living doing this, and I can understand why they do it. It is fun. I enjoy doing it when I have the time to do it. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy getting in there and editing and doing all that stuff and making and doing this sort of thing, which is going to be totally new. Like, cheers. So, I would dare say that this isn't. It's something that's been completely blown out of proportion. I do understand the people that no longer, that have had a huge amount of strikes that on a ton of their videos. I did hear of someone having 150 videos demonetized because they weren't advertiser friendly. Now I get that. It's 150 videos. I mean, I don't know. I don't monetize any of my videos at this stage. I don't think they're worth monetizing. They're not worth anything as far as I'm concerned, because I don't think they're up to a quality where they can be monetized. Maybe later on when I've finally gotten everything under control. I'm actually working on a new concept for something. It's a bit of fun for me. It mixes up something I don't see on YouTube. It's something that I think might be entertaining to see. I don't know. I won't know until I actually have a solid video that isn't shit. A solid gameplay video that isn't crap. It isn't just crap. Because most of my videos, I upload them. I've uploaded them, but at the end of the day, I'm very self-critical and I'm not hopefully happy with them. But I have to start somewhere. I have to work at it. I have to get better. Anyway, so as I was saying, the way that this is, it's not going to be as bad as people think. I honestly, truthfully believe that if you make a living on YouTube doing just constantly doing controversial stuff, prank videos, violent stuff, all that, I'm sorry that you're not gonna be able to continue to make a living. It's not, unless you have other means of making that. But that's how it is. And a lot of people, and before, I've seen a lot of comments basically saying, what is it? YouTube, get a real job. YouTube's not that hard. Stuff like that. Well, being creative and doing this and doing it as little as I've been doing it. I mean, I've only got, I don't know, maybe 20 videos up, if that, on my channel, and believe those were the hardest videos I've ever done, and mainly because it's a creative sort of thing, and I'm still trying to find my feet. I'm still trying to work out what it is that makes me different from every other YouTuber. It makes me different from every other person that does Let's Plays. Makes me different from every other, because I don't want to do the same cookie cutter, well, I wouldn't call it cookie cutter stuff, but I want it to be different. I want to be different. I don't want the same thing. I don't want to see the same thing. And I don't want to produce the same thing. So, you know, being creative is hard. And anybody that says that YouTube isn't that hard, I'll give them that. That's not your average 9-to-5 job. It's not, you know, a lot of people do it for the love of doing it, love of being creative. It's others do it and have turned it into a job. It's become their full-time job. And the ones that have done it, more power to them. And I have a lot of respect for them, because as little as I do, it is freaking hard to come up with ideas for videos. Like, I'm not a creative. I mean, I'm a creative, but I'm not that creative. I'm not somebody that's just bursting with ideas and things to do on YouTube. It's just, I'm an average person. I work in retail. I live in a small city. They call it a city because of cathedrals. Okay. You know, so it's not, you know, it may not be a standard 9-to-5 job, but it's a job they love doing. It's a job that keeps the lights on for them. Whether or not they've made a ton of money where they could retire, it won't matter. So what? They don't. People need to understand that doing something you love stops you from going mad. Doing something you really enjoy and getting paid for it is amazing. Like, I really wish I enjoyed the job I do, but it's so... I've been doing it too long and I no longer enjoy it. It's just how it is. I would love to be able to be doing something else, be it YouTube, which, let me be blunt, I don't see myself ever being able to do that for any period of time. I'm actually going to turn this autofocus off because it's being annoying. I don't see myself... It'd be great if this turned into a thing and turned into a career and became one that paid my bills, gave me a really nice, comfortable lifestyle, and made my life easier. But I don't see that happening. I'm not because I don't think I'm capable of it. It's just, well, it's basically because I don't think I'm capable of it. If I get there, great, and I'll keep going. But if I don't, no skin off my back. I'm having fun doing it, and that's the key thing for me. I enjoy doing it. I'm going to enjoy editing this video, which I probably won't do any editing. This will just go straight up as it is. So yeah. So to summarize, the terms of service changes in YouTube. Nothing new. They've just made it easier for people to see that the videos have been demonetized and have a way of you appealing that. It may be a form of censorship, but it's not, because there's nothing stopping you from doing the stuff that they aren't monetizing for. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. There's nothing stopping the prank videos from going through. There's nothing stopping for people talking about controversial issues. There's nothing stopping people from doing that. What it means is that you can't make profit off that. You can't make money off that, which is they're just de-incentivizing you from doing it. If you want to do it, go ahead, do it. Put it up on YouTube. Do whatever. They're not going to stop you from doing that. They go for it. They're not saying, you can't put that up there, we're taking it down and banning you. No. That's not what they're doing. They're just saying, we're not paying you for that anymore. Sorry. We don't pay money for that. That's just against our terms of services. It's against what we believe is a common and decent thing to do. So they're not incentivizing you from doing it. They're just de-incentivizing it. And I honestly think they need to maybe adjust the controversial side of things by saying, right, if it's news, it's news, and we'll let it go. If it's a news program, and that's what the people on YouTube do. They might be doing a news story, and it's a controversial news story, and then they go, yeah, we'll let you monetize that. It's news. It's world news. You can't That's what it is. It's world news. You can't stop the news. You can't stop the world. So, yeah. So I think everybody just needs to take a chill pill, calm down. It's not the end of YouTube. It's not the end of the party. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm the Anzac Gamer, also known as Angelite85. I'm surprised my cam hasn't broken because of this mug. And cheers. I'll see you next time.